I'm Jeremy. Welcome to the Training Guy. Um, this week, we're going to talk about the hybrid or flipped classroom model. So, we've been using hybrid a lot for a lot of these discussions, and that's because hybrid really means that you have a mixture of two different delivery models, um, either in classroom or online or something to that effect. So, with the flipped classroom, what you're looking at is a model where more than 50% of your training is going to be done online. So where does this really work? In a typical training model like this, you're going to see this work in cohorts. These cohort models are really popular in higher education, particularly in graduate work. So as you go through graduate work, you have a team that's willing to work together and trust each other, and trust is a really important thing there. For corporate environments, you will see cohort models or these flipped classroom models used primarily in leadership training. So this would be for, say, new managers or developing managers or developing executives. They will go into a cohort where they work with other potential executives and whatnot, and you will learn the topic of the week and do your work online, and then you'll get together as a cohort to discuss and work together either virtually, asynchronously through a chat or through an LMS discussion board or a community or something to that effect, and then you'll meet together synchronously. Again, it could be either virtually, online through, say, Zoom or Teams. Maybe once in a while, meet together in person to discuss stuff and get to know people specifically that way. It's a great way of networking within leadership positions and getting to know other people and getting to know their leadership styles. So instead of just leadership models, if you're looking at more of an independent contributor view, say industry architects, this type of learning model works very well for that as well, because they are leadership roles. They're just not leadership as in leading a team, but leadership as in leading a project. Um, and so they don't have direct reports, but they're leading a project, they're leading a program, they're taking something to, say, a CFO or a CIO or a CISO or something to that effect, and they're presenting their recommendations, or presenting their plan, and they're outlining what that's going to look like. So how does this work? In a hybrid environment, you're going to lean heavily on an LMS, and there are lots of ways that you can approach this. There are some LMSs that are very specifically designed for a hybrid or for a cohort model, and that's great. I would say as long as you have all the pieces in place and it's well organized and well set up. With all cohorts, with all models like this, everybody needs to know what they're getting into right away and within a reasonable organized manner. So you're going to need to have everything planned out. You need to have an exact itinerary as well as an exact agenda. The syllabus needs to outline what week per week is going to be covered, what's expected week per week, and how many hours online is going to be expected week per week. And this really needs to be spread over multiple weeks. This is not a one and done type model. It just doesn't work that way. So, who does this apply to, or who does this work best with? Um, this is very popular with, say, partner programs, or again, your leadership programs, where they have a chance to apply what they're learning in their job, which, by the way, should be part of your program, and then come back and talk about the results. So hopefully that makes sense, and that was helpful. If you have any questions, feel free to put them in the comments, and then don't forget to like and subscribe. And if you have any questions or concerns or anything that you would like to have answered and you want to see in future videos, please post those in the comments as well. I love reading them. Next week, we're going to be talking about 100% online training, where that works really best, and how that impacts training overall. So thanks and enjoy learning.